Hey, welcome to my week of family meals video. This week is slightly different. Usually I don't show me, I just show my food. I'm actually going to do a week of slow cooker dinners and it's just a bit of a challenge for myself. The slow cooker is actually a really cheap way to cook. I read somewhere it's the same as running a traditional light bulb, so really inexpensive in comparison to the oven. So the meal plan that I came up with, I looked on Pinterest and found loads and loads of recipes for slow cookers. I will link my Pinterest account, is that what that's called? My name is just Helen I'm if you want to try and find me, but yeah. I am a mum cook, I'm not a chef, and I don't follow recipes to the letter because I'm not that person. I'm more creative. I always put my own spin on things. So today, Monday, I'm having potato and leek soup. Tuesday, chicken tacos. Wednesday, meatballs. Thursday, pork chops. Friday, lasagna. Really looking forward to trying a lasagna in the slow cooker. And then Saturday, lamb stew. Danny don't eat lamb, so he'll have something else. And then Sunday will be my roast. I always cook my roast in the slow cooker, so that's no big challenge for me. So yes, let me spin you around and show you the ingredients that I've pulled out. So I have my potatoes peeled and chopped. I haven't yet rinsed them, so I'm still to do that. So I'm going to chuck them in my slow cooker once I've rinsed them. I then have a bag of frozen leeks. I always, freeze my leeks. I do that with a lot of my veg just for convenience, and you can use fresh, obviously, but this is what I have. Then I'm going to add an onion. I'm going to add some garlic. The recipe on Pinterest doesn't say to add garlic, but like I said, I always do my own thing. For stock, I am going to use OXO cubes. I have 2 vegetable and 2 chicken. I'm going to add some boiling water and then add my stock. And then I'm going to cook this for a few hours until the potatoes are soft. And then I'm going to completely go off of the Pinterest recipe and I'm going to add a roux, and I will show you that as I do it. But basically a roux is half butter, half flour, and then you mix that together, add in milk slowly so it's nice and creamy. So this will be more of a creamy potato and leek soup, because that's just how I like it. The one on Pinterest is this is it, but I want that bit more. I will also add some cheese. Like I said, I will show you it as I do it. So I have my potato, leeks, onion and garlic in my slow cooker. I'm now going to add my stock. I'm going to add some pepper, but I'm not adding salt, not yet. In my opinion, OXO cubes are quite salty, so I don't want to overload the salt just yet. Once this is cooked and then I can taste it, I can see if I want to add some more salt, but for now I'm just going to add some pepper. So I'm going to let this cook for approximately 3 hours and then I'm going to come back to do my next step, and I will show you that as and when I do it. So here's what my potato and leek in the stock is looking like. I'm now going to make the roux, so I'm going to show you that. The potatoes are soft. Probably a little too soft, but I was on the school run. I probably should have kept more of a better eye on it. So I have some butter melting in a pan. You can use margarine or butter. You want to use equal parts of margarine or butter and flour. So I have a spoon in here. I'm going to add the flour once it's melted. I'm going to whisk it until it's a paste, and then little by little I'm going to add in some milk. Now this is nice and thick. I'm going to add it to my slow cooker. And there we have it. Cheesy leek and potato soup. Danny's actually working late tonight. He went in late, so he'll be home late. Just leave this in the slow cooker and it'll be nice and hot for when he gets in. So here's mine, Cameron's, Liam's and Ollie's. You can cut the potatoes up smaller if you'd prefer, but a lot of them break down anyway. Hi guys, it's Tuesday. So for my slow cooker dinner tonight, I am going to do chicken tacos. So I have some frozen chicken breasts. These ones are from Asda. I love them because you can cook them from frozen and you just use what you need, so you're not wasting anything. I am going to add some stock. For my stock, I just use some boiling water from the kettle and an OXO cube. I'm doing this because I don't want it to burn, so just a little bit there. I'm going to add my taco seasoning. This is one that I made, so this was Italian seasoning, and then I stuck this sticker on from an old taco packet. But yeah, I just got the recipe for my seasoning on Pinterest. If you put in taco seasoning, loads come up and they're all pretty much the same. I just sort of made mine until it tasted good. I didn't add as much chili as they say to add, because obviously Ollie's not one for really, really spicy food. So I'm going to actually add around 2 tablespoons, so quite a bit. Then I'm also going to add a little tomato puree, just probably about a tablespoon. I'm going to cook it until the chicken is really, really soft and I can just shred it really, really easily. So I just used 2 forks and shredded the chicken. It's still quite liquidy, so I've turned it up on high and I'm going to let it continue to cook just a little longer, so a lot of the moisture's gone. We're going to have it with some Dorito crisps. I'm grating some cheese, I've got some salad and some sweet corn, so I will show you our dinner plated up. So here's our dinner plated up. This is Danny's, mine, Cameron's, Liam's, and then Ollie's. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. So for dinner tonight I'm doing meatballs in my slow cooker. I've just got it on high just to get it going and getting it warmed up, because I'm doing this coming in from school. So I have some minced beef and pork, so I'm going to make my meatballs with that. But before I do that, I'm just going to get my sauce ready. I do have some garlic and onion that I'm going to put in. Then I have a jar of passata, some tomato puree. I've just got a little bit left there, so I'll put the rest in. Some garlic granules. I have some Caribbean everyday seasoning. I love this, I put it in everything. And then I do have some Italian seasoning. Whenever I show these, I always get asked where I get these from, these big jars. I get these from Booker's. It's kind of like Costco's, but my friend's son works there and gave me a friends and family card. So basically, if you own a business or you know someone that owns a business, you can get a card there. Another subscriber also said that they've seen like big jars like this in the shop, The Range. So just as a side note, I am going to use a teaspoon of sugar just to cut the acidity in the tomatoes. So I'm going to get my sauce going and then I'll start on my meatballs. So I'm getting ready to make my meatballs. I have my bowl, I have my mince, I have an egg to bind it, then I have my Italian seasoning. I'm going to add that into the meatballs also, just like half a teaspoon. Now you can add breadcrumbs, but I add stuffing mix, just like half a cup of that's fine. Give it a good mix. It's obviously quite messy, and then I roll them in flour. That's called dredging your meat, and then I'm just going to lightly fry them so the outsides are nice and brown, and then I'm going to chuck them in the slow cooker to cook in the sauce. So my meatballs are all cooked now. We're having it with spaghetti, and I'll show you it plated up. So here's our dinner plated up. This is Danny's, mine, Cameron's, Liam's and Ollie's. Hey guys, it's Thursday. So for dinner tonight we're having pork chops. I'm going to put some black pepper on them, and then I'm going to pan fry them just for a little while so they get a nice good colour, nice caramel type flavour. Then for my gravy, I'm not chef, I'm a mum cook. I'm just a mum cooking on a budget. So I'm going to use some, this is like Bisto but it's Aldi's version. Make up some instant gravy, stick that in my slow cooker. Then put my pork chops in my slow cooker. I will sort of deglaze the pan with some water because all the fat and the caramelisation that's the end of the frying pan is the best. It makes it taste beautiful. So I'm going to like put some water in, deglaze the pan, and then add that to that as well. So here's our dinner plated up. This is Danny's, mine, Cameron's, Liam's and little Ollie's. Hey guys, it's Friday, so for dinner tonight I'm doing lasagna in the slow cooker. I've never cooked lasagna in the slow cooker, so I'm crossing my fingers. I didn't show you how I made it because obviously it would be a very long video. I do have a video on my channel where I make lasagna. I did the exact same thing, I just put it in the slow cooker instead of the oven. I don't have any cheese in, but I'm going food shopping this afternoon, so I'm going to let this cook like this and then I'm going to add cheese, you know, in a couple of hours, and I'll let you know how I get on with it. It's definitely a first. So here's the lasagna cooked up. The cheese is just kind of melted on top, so it's not golden and crispy like I usually have it when it's in the oven. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to taste great, and I'll let you know. I'll put like something across the screen and tell you what it tastes like. I'm going to dish up and I'll show you our dinner's plated up. So Danny's actually out tonight. He has a work thing. Someone's leaving at work, so they're having a leave-in do. So I've left some in the slow cooker for him when he gets back. This is mine. It's funny how it's sort of a shape like a pizza, but that's just how I got it out of the slow cooker. Cameron's, Liam's, and Ollie's. Hey guys, it's Saturday. So for dinner tonight, I put in Pinterest Turkish lamb stew. I'm gonna do this one. And that's what it looks like. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna follow the recipe as much as I can with the ingredients that I have. So I'm gonna add mushrooms, although it doesn't say to add mushrooms. I've got garlic, I've got onion, and then I'm gonna add some turmeric. It says chili flakes, I'm adding chili powder, garlic. I'm gonna make my lamb stock out of my lamb oxo cubes, ground cumin, thyme, oregano. I'm gonna add potatoes and lamb. So we'll see how mine turns out in comparison to this. So here's what it turned out like. We've actually got friends coming around tonight, so I'm gonna stick some pizzas and some bits in the oven. So there will be a choice of this or pizza. Ollie's definitely having pizza. He's serving pizza in the background, and I'll definitely be having this. Hey guys, it's Sunday. So for dinner tonight we are having roast chicken. I'm obviously doing it in my slow cooker. I'm going to add a little pepper and salt and some oil, and then I am going to add just a drop of water to the bottom so it doesn't burn. So my chicken has been cooking for 6 hours. This is what it's looking like. The stock that I've got at the bottom I'm actually going to use in with my gravy. So here's my dinner plated up. This is Danny's, mine, Cameron's, Liam's, and little Ollie's. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.